and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new around here, my name's Sophie. I make videos on cleaning, budgeting, organising and lifestyle. And for today's video, it's going to be 10 common mistakes when cleaning. So I've got my notepad and I've wrote down the top 10 things that I think that people make when they are cleaning. So some of these I've learnt the hard way round, but I believe that doing these wastes time, wastes product, and can also be quite harmful. So we're going to get straight into the video, guys, and talk about number one, which is using too much product. Now, I believe this obviously is a waste of product, but it also leaves residue. So when I say that, it means when you're spraying down a surface, you're spraying like 10 times because you think it needs a real good clean. You really don't need to do that. For instance, if you are cleaning a surface in the kitchen, it's got crumbs on, get rid of those crumbs before you start cleaning. Like, just wipe them down onto your hand, chuck them in the bin. And then spray your kitchen counter 2 to 3 times, that's all it needs, and then leave it. Make sure you're using an antibacterial spray on places like your kitchen and your bathroom. I think a lot of sprays now have, pretty much all of them have antibacterial like uses in them. So yes, all it needs is 2 to 3 sprays and then leave it. Leave it for as long as you can, but about 10 minutes would be fine. This, you can sort of put pots away in this time. But yeah, leave it and then obviously clean it down with a wet cloth. So this won't leave any residue on your surfaces. And when you have too much product and it leaves too much residue, it attracts more dirt. So it would leave like a sticky layer. You probably won't see it or feel it, but it will, and that will like attract more dirt, like dust and dirt and stuff. So yes, don't use too much product. Okay, number 2 is using dirty cleaning cloths. So this is quite a straightforward one, and probably a lot of people know this already, but don't use the same cleaning cloth you're going to use your toilet than you would your kitchen. But what I mean by this is make sure you're washing your cloths. I wash my cloths all the time, and I do it on a 90-degree wash. I know some like detergents and stuff get rid of bacteria at a lower degree, but I just feel like boiling them helps get rid of the bacteria. I do this once a week, and it's probably uses quite a bit of energy, add water and stuff, but I just can't stand the fact of having dirty cloths. And I'm cleaning all the time, so I just think, let's boil them every week. So yeah, don't use dirty cleaning cloths. Okay, my next fun little common mistake is don't clean your windows on a sunny day. Now, I learned this the hard way because I thought, oh, you can see everything, it'll obviously help, like you'll be able to see the streaks and stuff, but it really doesn't. On a sunny day, your windows will be hotter, and this way your product or anything that you use to clean your windows with will dry faster, leaving streaks. So this is, I would say it's a common mistake. But yeah, do it on a wet and windy, horrible day, because it won't, the product will be colder, obviously meaning it won't dry as quick. So yeah, that's a fun little tip that I don't think many people know about. Okay, the next one is number 4, and that is clean your filters. So clean your filters on your dishwasher. I don't have a dishwasher, but I would clean them if I did. But what I'm talking about is your vacuum cleaner. So people do actually let these filters build up with dirt and dust quite quickly, and they don't regularly clean them. So it does seem like a really horrible, tedious task, but honestly, it will help make hoovering and vacuuming, it's called vacuuming, isn't it, a lot easier. and your I keep saying Hoover, your vacuum cleaner will work so much better than it did before. So what I like to do is probably once a month maybe, get the filters, take the Hoover completely apart and just clean them in hot soapy water, and then leave them outside if you can, if it's not raining, to dry naturally. Don't tumble dry any of these products. Try not to put them on a radiator as well, because drying them fast will make them smell damp, I've found. So clean them, like air them out more, better, like it works better than drying them quickly. So yes, make sure you clean your filters regularly, guys. Okay, the next one is number 5, and that is do not scrub stains aggressively. So when I'm talking about stains, I mean on clothes, on furniture, on carpets, anything like that. We immediately think, oh no, we need to go and get the stain, let's scrub it quickly, let's get the stain out. Don't do this, leave it, don't even touch it. If you're out and you've got it on your clothes, don't use wipes or anything like that. Just try and wrap it up and pop it in your bag and deal with it when you get home. There's obviously so many different stain removers that I could talk about. I'm not going to talk about those, just use what you've got. But put the solution of stain remover on. Obviously get rid of any sort of food or as much liquid as possible with kitchen paper or just your fingers, your hands, and then apply your stain remover product, and then dab, 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 dab. Do not scrub. Do not scrub, because it can embed the stain even deeper. There is products that you can use for your washing machine that you don't even need to scrub at all, and I believe this works so much better than scrubbing aggressively. I've learned that the hard way, 100%. And number 6, which is pretty straightforward, but I don't know if people know about this, it is do not mix chemicals. When I'm talking about chemicals, I mean bleach. So don't start mixing bleach with vinegar and stuff like that. You can have some terrible chemical reaction, guys, and it's so harmful for you. So if you're using bleach, just use bleach on your toilets. I only use bleach on my toilets and sometimes down plug holes, and that's it. Don't start mixing things thinking it will work better, because it really doesn't, and it's so harmful for you. So please don't mix any chemicals together. Okay, my next one is number 7, and that is people forget areas of their house to clean. And when I say this, I mean under sofas, under beds and skirting boards and walls. I'm not going to lie, I don't do this all the time, probably do it once a month, but your skirting boards and walls collect so much dust, you'd be amazed, and obviously under the sofa. So I think doing a slightly deeper clean once a month can just stop this build up of dust and stuff. And also when you've got dusty skirtings, dusty walls and stuff, it will just make everywhere else more dusty quicker. So keeping on top of getting rid of the dust can really help, like, make the shorter cleans easier, if that makes sense. So yeah, just don't forget those hidden sort of areas that you sort of forget about. And then a really good way to clean walls is to use a mop head. You can either spray a bit of antibac or you know, a dusting product on the mop head and just going up and down walls with that. That's really effective. Or obviously just use a dry cloth to get rid of dust. Try not to use wet products or water on dust. This will just make it so much harder to get rid of. I believe using a dry microfiber cloth works so well for dusting. Okay, and the next one is number 8, and that is not drying your surfaces after cleaning. So I'm talking about your kitchen and your bathroom, anywhere that you'd use wet products. So I will always spray down antibac, leave it, and then wipe it down, and then wipe the surfaces with a dry towel, tea towel, or you know, anything that you usually dry your surfaces with, because this can attract mold. So it can actually make your cleaning jobs harder in the future, and you don't want mold, guys. I live in a very old house. I get mold quite a lot, so I want to eliminate that mold as much as I can. So yeah, make sure you're drying your sides after cleaning them, especially in the winter when it's harder for your house to dry. Basically, on a sunny day, you know, they might be dried before you even finish cleaning, so that's fine, but just make sure they are dry after you finish your cleaning task. Okay, and my next common mistake, which is number 9, and this is cleaning from top to bottom. So don't ever start cleaning your floors before your sides. This might seem quite straightforward and people be like, oh yeah, I do that anyway, but some people might not. So when you're cleaning, dust falls. So I always leave the floors to the very last bit of my cleaning job. So doing all the walls, if you're doing them, any light switches, light fittings first. Then you want to work on your walls if you're doing that, or your sides, dusting those blinds, whatever. Everything will naturally fall, obviously. And then you're doing your floors last. Okay, and my last one, which is number 10, and this is do not forget your electronics, guys. This is a very common mistake when cleaning. People don't clean their remote controls. People don't clean their, you know, PlayStation remotes, Xbox remotes, anything like that, light switches, and most importantly, your mobile phone. This will hold so much bacteria you do not even realize, guys. So using a light antibac on a dry cloth, spraying your cloth first, then wiping that down. You can get specific electronical products, but I just think a cheap antibac spray works just as well. Anything with antibac in is what you want to be using to clean your electrical devices, guys. Like your telly, your iPads, your laptops, keyboards, anything like that. Anything that you are touching a lot needs cleaning. So yes, they are my top 10 common cleaning mistakes. I could honestly go on about more mistakes. I could probably have done a 30 top cleaning mistakes, but I wanted to give you a little taster, and let me know if you want to hear more of the common mistakes that people do and I've done myself. I don't want to say I'm perfect because I'm really not, but yeah, I just wanted to let you hear some of them, and then let me know if you want a part 2 on this particular video, guys. I'm sorry this is a bit of a different background as well. It's a quick video idea that I had, and my son's in bed and I didn't want to be filming upstairs. It's also getting dark, so I apologise for the lighting, but I thought a sit down chatty video can be filmed in my living room. But yes, I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Please make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, because this is the sort of content I'm going to be sharing with you. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you very soon in another video. Thanks, guys.